Om Shanti. Today is Murli, 26 May 1969, the sign of one who is completely loving. Which stage are you sitting in? Are you sitting in the experience of love or are you lost in love? Which stage are you in? Do you spend more time in trying to develop love or do you remain lost in love? Do you check yourself? Each of you has desire to know the result of your paper. This is special thought in everyone's heart. So today you are being given all the result. The result is that all of you have attained yoga and power according to your capacity. The total result of what you have all written according to yoga and power is that there is a faith in the intellect for the Father. However, the result of effort to have as much faith in Baba elevated version direction and also to follow them is seen to be only 50%. There is 100% faith in Father, but there is only 50% faith in accepting Baba's order and instantly putting them into practice with an intellect that has faith in his orders and directions. Right? He asked purity in relation. He asked no onion garlic, but don't. He asked to do Amrit Vela. He asked to do Numasha. He asked to give Sakash. He asked to keep the our mind clean. We try, but even if we try so hard also something or other thing is left, not 50%. I think now it is increased. I think all are doing intense effort. The result of majority of you is 50% in having faith in his orders. In the same way, this faith in teacher, but this percentage is the result of following the study that he teaches. In the same way, this full faith that as a guru he is Satguru, but the total result is only 50% in following his Srimad. Don't just have the faith in the teacher, father, teacher, and Sadguru, but together with that faith, also follow his order, his teaching, and his Srimad with an intellect that has faith. There is still lacking and has to be accomplished. What is the sign of love? What is the sign of someone who has total love? What is that person's main aim? Whatever all of you spoke of is there anyway. But even so, to clarify that when someone has love for a person, the face of the one he has love for is visible in his own face. That same light will be visible in his eyes, and there will only be words of love for that person emerging from his mouth. The image of love is visible from his every activity. Only that person will be visible in his eyes, and the image of the one he has love for would be merged in him. He would have such a stage. At present, this great difference in the sanskar of father and children. When you become equal, your sanskar will not be visible. Only he will be visible. Oh my God, this is very touching line. When you become equal, your sanskar will not be visible. Only he will be visible. That is the love that we have merged in his love completely 100%. Others will see the Father in each one of you. Everyone will have vision through all of you, but that is still lacking. Ask yourself, have I developed such love? It is easy to develop love, but to become the embodiment of love is the final stage. Oh my God, Baba, touched. So you heard the result of your paper. This aspect is still lacking. And secondly, that all of you wrote about in your result, there is not enough power of tolerance. The greater the power of tolerance, the greater will be success in service. The power of tolerance is also needed to stay within the gathering. The power of tolerance is needed for the final paper of destruction also, for the majority of you. And you know what? Today I decided to take Saman for morning also is I am the embodiment of power of tolerance and I am master ocean of love. And Baba gave Murli as per that also. Thank you, Baba. So power of tolerance is also needed to stay within the gathering. Power of tolerance needed for the final paper of destruction also. For majority of you, the percentage result of the power of tolerance is very low. Therefore, now increase that. How will you develop the power of tolerance in yourself? The more you become loving, the more love you have for someone. The greater the power is that love. Have you experienced how you are able to increase the power of tolerance through love? For instance, the example of a mother and child. When an obstacle comes to a child, because the mother has love for the child, and because of that love, she has the power to tolerate anything. She is prepared to tolerate anything for the child. At that time, she does not worry about her own body or the circumstances, even time. We won't think, we won't get sleep, right? We can wake up full night. And now, if we want to do bhatti for full night to experience Baba love, to after 12 o'clock itself, it is very difficult. So there is lack of love. So also if you have constant love in the same way, then it is not difficult to tolerate anything for the one you love. It's even if people want to do love marriage, how much people go opposed them. No, they even bear tolerate, they tolerate their beatings, they tolerate their bad words, everything they tolerate with their head bent down. But in Baba love, are we able to tolerate that much? Because there is a lack of love, there is lack of power of tolerance. This is the result of paper of all of you. Now Baba will see the result after 1 month. Why Baba? From now itself we should have that much love for you. You are doing this much for us. In the world outside, they have examination paper every 3 months. Here the result of extent to which you have become embodiment of love will be seen after 1 month. The virtue of fearlessness is the main one, and it was not included in the paper because there's great lack of this, right? We all fear for something, fear for family, fear for getting separated from them, and that's why still we don't follow many of the Baba's rule, like going to center daily, or you know, or going in front of them, many things like that. Within 1 month, try to completely inculcate into yourself the virtue of fearlessness. Okay, Baba? How can there be fearlessness? What is the main method for that? To be incorporeal. The more you remain in the incorporeal stage, the more you will remain fearless. Incorporeal means soul conscious. There is fear that when you are in body, yes, body and with bodily being only we have fear. Baba is telling you beforehand the chart for 1 month. So much fear still there, even for death. Because I experienced when they kept snake in my neck. It was a zoo snake, but I was having fear. And when then I was above the glass bridge, I had a fear. And then I was roping on the wire. I was cycling on the rope. I had a fear. So that itself shows there's lot of body consciousness, lack of tolerance, and less love. And faith also, no? Baba is with us, then nothing can happen. Then when bigger exam will come, then what will happen to our faith? Fear will come, right? Faith is not there, then only fear is coming. If suddenly we are in sky falling from aeroplane, that's what the intense faith it is shown as. Prahlad is embodiment of faith. That even anything was done, he was in his remembrance with utmost faith. Nothing can happen to me. My God is with me. My Narayan is with me. So, recognition of faith has already been mentioned. A paper will be given about these three aspects. So, we all will get paper about this. Why does Bap Dada has special love for the Kumaris? What is the aspect? Which Bap Dada have special love? Bap Dada feels that if you do not receive godly love, they will become trapped in another type of love. Baba is merciful. Because of his mercy, he has love. Bap Dada has special love for their future safety. Now Bap Dada will see how they respond to Bap Dada's love. You have to save yourself. This is the response of to Bap Dada's love. Do you know which aspects you have to keep yourself safe from? Firstly, there has to be purity in mind. There should be no doubt in mind. And secondly, you should maintain such control that no inaccurate word emerges from your mouth. Such control that no inaccurate word emerges from the mouth. There should be control over your words and control over your mind. Your words should be like those of Bap Dada in the corporeal form. The actions that you perform should be the type of action that were performed through the corporeal body. Your actions should be such that seeing you others do the same. This especially applies to Kumaris. What else do you have to keep yourself safe from? You must keep yourself safe from the influence of company. There is another special aspect. At the moment, many different forms will come to entertain you in the form of the soul and also in the form of the body, but don't be entertained by them. Many examinations will come, but they are nothing. Who can pass the examination? Those who have accurate power of discrimination. The greater your power of discrimination, the better you will pass the examination. The lack of power of discrimination, if you are not able to discern what type of obstacle it is, or see in which form Maya has come in front of you and why that obstacle has come in front of you, what will be the result be? Because of this lack of this power of discrimination, you will fail in the examination. If your power of discrimination is good, you will pass. So, sweet Bab Dada, thank you, Baba. Thank you. Shukriya, Baba. Om Shanti.